Hey everybody, welcome to the episode of Hoppy Craftsman Podcast. I am Chris. With me is my co-host Ed.
And we're in public?
Whoa, public, dude. I know it's crazy. So, everybody listening, we are at Trevors Liquors. We are on, McDowell and Scottsdale. And we have two guests.
Hi, I'm Aaron, beer buyer at Trevors.
And
I'm Ryan, owner of Dark Sky Brewing Company.
He was going to leave that part out.
he's just like, I'm just some random guy named Ryan.
Don't tell anybody that.
Yeah. Well, you saw his name Ryan. He looked cool. We got him on the show.
I'm not that cool.
He's not,
I
yeah.
promise.
He was wearing a cool hat. No, never mind. Shirt. The shirt was cool.
Yeah, shirt's cool.
It's Crosby House shirt.
But we're here because it's this is the official start of Arizona Beer Week, correct?
Sure, yes.
Because it starts on a Thursday and it lasts 10 days. So
good Lord.
Arizona Beer Week makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. And you guys are both here. Well, you're here because this is where you are all the time. But Ryan's here because you guys did a collab, right? That's
Yep.
what we did. So what did you guys do? Tell us about it. I guess Aaron, you go first, maybe. How'd this guy contact you and
I'll tell you the
get going?
truth, man. Always been a huge fan of Dark Sky and their beers, let alone the barrel program they do is probably one of the best in the state. And it was easy when I got this job and they were talking about the barrels we would be getting and the stuff we were doing. I knew they were one of the first I would reach out to, and super lucky that they responded like, yeah, let's do something.
It doesn't sound like them.
I never say no.
Yes. Yeah. I don't believe that for a second.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So you guys, what beer did you guys do, I guess we should say? What was the collab?
Okay. Ghostkeeper, 12% stout done in our single barrel pick of Russell's Reserve.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So was that something that you were like, this is what we should do, or is that how did it come about? Like that was what you guys wanted to do? Like was it more like you did the barrel and then you guys are like, we have a stout we can put in that, or what?
Yeah, so it always starts as like a base stout
Okay.
that we do for all of our stuff now. Adjuncts always come later, so that conversation didn't happen for 10, 12 months maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very cool. I mean,
we try and keep it simple and just deal with it later.
like,
Pray that it turns out. And
Yeah, the 400 beers you've done is keeping it simple.
400 this last week.
I think we're like at 800 now.
Wow.
Pretty sure. Whatever, that number doesn't mean anything to me anymore.
it's very
Old news.
It's all blurred.
Yeah.
Jeez. So, Aaron, I guess we should talk about Trevors in general. So new to the Valley. When did you guys open? How'd this get going?
All right, yeah. So we opened December 2020. We started
Perfect time to open a place.
100%.
Yeah.
I was like, let's see if this works out. But no, we've been really supportive. We've been really fortunate with the local support from beer community to people that live in the neighborhood. I reached out and they said, we're looking for a guy that knows the beer scene in Arizona. And I said, it's one of my favorite. I've followed it a long time. And then he's like, hey, come check out the building. I came down here and we had 34 cooler doors. He's like, you think you can fill all these with beer? And I was like, not too sure, but we'll give it a shot.
I could try.
Yeah.
I can definitely try.
Like I said, we've just reached out to so many local breweries right off the bat, and a lot of them were super supportive. Based on our relationship with Park Plaza, it was a real easy kind of meld. They'd already built that. And then the beer community is awesome in general, and it just kind of worked its way.
Very cool. So, yeah, I would say that, when I learned of this place and I came in and I saw the number of coolers you had, I was really impressed. And then I was even more impressed, like you said, with the amount of local beer you had.
Yeah.
And I was giving Ryan shit earlier because I said when I first came in, there's some Dark Sky beer in here. And I was super excited to see that. And now there hasn't been any forever. So
We're trying, dude.
I'm very angry.
We're trying real hard right now.
Well, I mean, you don't have anything going on for people that don't know.
Yeah.
You're pretty much just hanging
Zero.
out, drinking beer, doing nothing.
Yeah.
That's what brewers do and owners, right?
Oh, yeah, all they do is drink beer, right?
Yeah.
Well,
So-
I am right now.
So what are you doing right now, Ryan? What is going on in the world of Dark Sky?
Why are you outside of Flagstaff? I guess is
who
the
let
bigger-
you out of there?
I felt real guilty leaving today. I drove away. I was like, oh my God, I just left all those people there by themselves. Yeah, we took over next door, which was formerly India Palace. We're putting another tap room and restaurant in there, huge patio. And then we also have a production facility being built at the same time to supply all this stuff. So we're growing up and we're getting a big boy brewery now.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So good, we'll get more beer. That's why.
So I
That's
think
all I
the-
heard was,
I think
we're
the
going to
last-
get more beer.
The last time we talked to Ryan was, I think, the 5-year anniversary.
No.
No,
Was it
that was
before that?
that was
that
COVID.
was like three. That's third year. I
Third
thought.
year anniversary.
yeah.
So it was 3rd year anniversary.
Yeah.
And I remember you saying how much you hated building a brewery and how you're never going to do it again. So how did that switch get flipped and you're like, I'm going to build twice as much?
I said it again when we busted up all the concrete at the production facility. I said, fuck that guy in 2026 when we have to do this again, because I know it's coming. It's just, it is what it is. You know, you hate while you're doing it.
Right.
Yeah, we're through the hard part, so I'm okay with it now.
The home stretch is coming.
I think so.
Excited, dude.
Yeah, that was the worst few weeks of my life, busting that concrete out. That was not cool.
Can't imagine.
So was starting from scratch harder than expanding, or are they both equally?
This is way easier. Yeah, I tell people I'm like so content going in there now. I'm like, I know, like, we know exactly what we're doing, you know. So I think like what you guys are going to see with the new space is going to be very impressive and put together really well, or at least as well as we thought.
Hey, no, that's awesome. And it's going to be, you said you're going to have food there, right? So you're going to have a kitchen.
Yeah, so we have our own chef on staff. Yeah, so Pizza Coletta stays in the original spot, so we'll have 2 food options. So you'll have 2 experiences when you come see us. Like you can spend 2 days there and it'll be totally different, which is kind of unique and cool for us. So
they're going to put another pizza oven and then manage to park a food truck next to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, geez.
Well, that's like the running joke is like they have a red one in there. We're going to get a blue one and put it in next door.
Oh, it's like left Twix, right Twix
Exactly.
type thing.
Which one makes better pizza?
Yeah, oh, man.
So I guess the hot topic is, because Trevors is fairly new to the Valley and you're expanding, the hot topic, I guess, would be modern times closing down almost everything. When you guys are doing this, is that on your mind, or you're just like, no, just day by day, we're just going to...
They posted those profit loss sheets 2 years ago when they were asking for people to invest, and all of us were like, that looks bad. Hate to say it, but I saw this shit coming a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was too much too fast.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
And there was a lot more factors involved in that. I hate saying expand too fast because that doesn't really tell the whole story. But yeah, not a good look. And I don't know, like Aaron can speak on this a little more, but we haven't seen anything new or cool from them in so long. Like,
Exactly.
so it was obvious that they were probably trying to support those other spots while this was all happening. So
Yeah.
unfortunate, because I really like Modern Times and what they do. So
yeah, no, I like them. That was really happy when they came here. It was definitely a breath of fresh air into the Valley when they came. No, I think the real hot topic is: we put dogs back into Dark Sky? Is that what is the dog policy now? I want to know.
Still outside, but this patio is huge.
Yeah, well, that's what you said. You said what, like how many people?
We can seat probably 175 to 200 out there.
That's huge.
Yeah, our chef is shitting his pants right now. It's like there's no way we're going to be able to maintain this. So we'll see how it goes.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah, we love a good challenge.
Yeah. You did mention is it Arizona Craft Beer Week? I never get it right.
It's Arizona Beer Week, so
Beer Week, Craft Beer Week.
that means everybody from out of town comes in and takes over everywhere.
So you're gonna be at Strong Beer Fest, Ryan.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, right? Yeah, you come down here for that.
Yeah.
All right. Guess you're here. You might as well go.
Yeah, I signed up for it like 2 weeks ago. I may have been the last person to do it. I told Jordan, I was like, I'm sorry, man, but I signed this up. He's like, why did you do that? I'm like, well, we're going to be down here anyway. Might as well just go out there.
Yeah,
and
put
do
that guy
it.
to work. It's fine.
Yeah.
He can brew beer.
Exactly.
It's fine. It's fine. And I imagine you have more things going on because this is one event for this week, right? I'm sorry. I say week, but 10-day period. What do you got going on, Aaron?
So we've got tomorrow. We're kind of doing like a strong beer kickoff. A lot more high ABV stuff. A lot of specialty stuff. Doing that. We're doing a lot of local stuff next week. All the local beers will be half price draft. We've got next Thursday a deal with Oscar Blues. We're doing some specialty taps of theirs. And then Friday, Mother Road did all women's brewed German Bock. We're going to support that, do a little party with them. And then other than that, just kind of keep customers happy. Just keep people coming in.
Very cool. Sounds like fun, man.
So I guess we get, because we've had our opinions about it. What do you guys think of the location for Strong Beer Fest?
I drove 3 hours to get to here. I can go a little further. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think that it's fair. I mean, those people have traveled out to go to the other locations. It's just the same. Some people got to go a little further to go out there. I think it'll be successful. It's great to have the events back. It's great to be able to support the beer community. I think it's going to be a really successful thing.
I hope they have just a lot of bathrooms. That's usually what I hope.
Yeah.
It's just bathrooms.
I
More bathrooms.
don't want to see people pissing on random things.
Yeah,
and
dude.
shitting in corners.
Yeah, that's always the.
I
not
will
fun part.
say I think this one's gonna be better because it's a little bit spread out. We're not downtown.
Right.
We're not fighting through that traffic, so I'm hopeful that at least that will be a little bit better.
You don't have to jump a canal in the middle of the beer festival.
Yeah.
Yeah. All that craziness.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I at first I was like, holy crap, this is really far away, but I think it'll be good.
And Rob promised us that they have grass there. They said
And that
big-
grass went in like a week, so it's going to be gone by Sunday.
I said that immediately. I was like, that grass is fucking screwed.
There
It's
is
gone.
no roots in
Yeah.
that grass.
No, it's done after this weekend. They're going to replant the whole thing.
So, so do you know where your station is? Are you strategically placed right in front of the main gates and the porta potties
we're,
again?
we're pretty far away.
Yeah, I forgot that year. That was crazy.
That was not cool.
No, that was not cool at all.
It was nice because like we got everything over with in like 2 hours.
Yeah,
and we were
you're-
out of beer.
yeah.
So yeah, we're way in the back with BRI, Lazy G, a couple other breweries back there.
Very nice.
We're right next to the Hoplark people, so we can drink hoppy water and hoppy tea all day.
Sweet.
I'll be well hydrated.
Stay well hydrated. Yeah. Wow.
So we never talked about what we were drinking.
Oh, I don't know what I'm drinking because you got it from me yet.
Well, you told me what to order, and we're
No.
both drinking Dark Sky, as we always do. The what's number 8?
Shake Shack.
Oh, we got to quiz Aaron. Could you name off that board without looking at it?
A good portion of it for sure, man.
Quick, we'll look at it. You look away, and we'll see what we get.
What's number 8?
Dark Sky Shake
We
Shack.
just said that. Yeah, Jerry, it's a softball.
Well, we'll cut it to make it look like he.
What's number 1?
Yeah.
Dark Sky Ghostkeeper,
Damn,
man.
that's crazy. 100% so far.
That's
This guy.
marketing, right? Put,
Yeah.
put the guest at number 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So do you have like a staple on that list, or do you constantly rotate?
We try to constantly rotate, but there's some like Pedal House. They're day drinkers up there pretty often. Anything local. Again, I would say a majority of time, at least half of our list is local beers. Any of that stuff, and they're always pumping out new stuff. So it's just constantly, I would say, a lot of the same breweries, but then we bring in different stuff too. You know, something you may not have heard of. We had Trim Tap from Alabama on recently, and we got a lot of people like, "There's breweries in Alabama?"
Yeah,
Yeah, turns out there is.
weirdly enough.
And they try it and they love it, and that's part of the fun of the store is just getting different stuff in people's hands. Let them try something new, let them find something new, but at the same time finding staples and people they like and rolling with that as well.
So what do you think rotates more, Trevor's tap list or Dark Sky's tap list?
I don't want to answer that. Ours is a mess every week.
I was expecting Juice Box Hero on the list.
I would've been really
That was the
excited.
first thing I was looking for when we got here.
No, Aaron's got some really cool lagers from us, actually.
Yep.
We bake beer-flavored beer, too.
Oh yeah, you're part of that Crispy Boy Club, right?
Arr.
No, it's part of the Hoppy Lager Boys. It's
Oh
over
yeah,
Should be a Z, though.
there. See? I told you guys it should be.
I know. We were torn. Do we go with an I or do we go with the Z?
The S and the Z.
IZ.
The Z.
Yeah, that's the new thing. Go with the IZ.
That's what all the kids are doing.
Yeah.
You got to stay relevant, dude.
So I guess on that, it seems like the pendulum's kind of swinging back towards, like you said, flavored beer. Have you noticed that? People asking for that more? Like both of you, obviously, you have to kind of maintain a tap list. And
They sell really well. We do both.
Yeah.
Kind of how he curates his deal here. It's the same thing. You got to have a little bit of everything, I think.
100%. It's got to be something for everybody. You know, we've got 24 taps. It makes it easy to approach that, and as well as, if not, we've also got 30 doors of beer. We'll have something for everybody.
Well, and that's the thing is like, so you can go get something from the coolers and have them open it, pay for it, have them open it, and drink it here, right?
100%. Yeah,
So that's really cool. I like that. So that, if you can't find it there, you can go over there and find something.
exactly.
yeah, I saw somebody, the first time I came here, I saw somebody pick a bottle of wine off the shelf, open it, and then start drinking. I was like, that's awesome.
So Ryan, what do you want him to get in this, or what do you want Aaron to bring in? Like if they be like, oh, get these guys in, besides your beer. We want more of your beer for sure, but
Obviously.
I'm a big fan of Humble Seas stuff. I seek it out every time it's on tap. I asked Tim earlier
Did
if
they
he
have
had
it?
anything. They did. So
yeah, I saw you posted. I think the other day you got like a couple in.
Yeah.
They had a beer. I can't remember. It was like Foggy something, and it was a weird name of a beer, and I was like, that's a horrible name for a beer, but it was delicious.
Right.
those guys are so funny though. Like,
Well, yeah.
their beer names are great.
The socks and sandals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoy their stuff. Other than that, just trying everybody's local stuff. Having it in one spot so I don't have to travel everywhere is usually pretty helpful.
That makes sense. I was talking about this place a lot, and then Ed kept making fun of me over and over, and I was like, no, dude, you need to come check it out. And now he doesn't make fun of me anymore. So
No,
Yeah, I come here all
this
the
is
time.
my favorite spot in Phoenix now. Period.
yeah,
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a good location. It's kind of like this weird vortex of Tempe, Scottsdale, and Mesa, where they all kind of like
Right.
the borders blend. So you get a unique crowd in here. It's not like a downtown Scottsdale crowd or like a college crowd. It's a good mix.
Well, and you know, Popco used to be over there, and now there's, I don't know what's there now, apartment buildings / mixed stuff. Who knows if they're going to come back? Probably not, right?
Yeah, they haven't really moved a lot on that complex, have they? So since this might come out after Strong Beer, Ryan, what are you bringing to Strong Beer?
We're bringing our triple IPA collab with Flying Basset. We'll have Shake Shack on tap. Endless Night, which was barrel aged imperial stout with Superstition Meadery. Woodland Cathedral, which was an apple brandy barrel aged barley wine that we finished in mead barrels.
Say that 10 times fast.
And we'll also have Ghostkeeper on tap out there. So triple IPA, 3 barrel aged beers. I'm hoping somebody shits their pants again.
That's quite a tap list. Usually people bring 2 or 3.
Yeah, that's a
Here.
lot.
I've been talking to a lot of people, and this year everyone's going full out, going for it. So should be pretty fun.
Are the smoothie beers dead, or do you want them to die?
We're not making them anymore. they're more of a hazard, I think, and a liability than what they're worth. So I really don't care.
What about you? Have you seen like sales change on those?
They're definitely slowing down, but they still have their place. They definitely, before we were ordering 2 cases at a time, and they would go really quick. And now that's like it holds us on to 2 weeks when we get our next one. But definitely hearing a lot more. It kind of goes back to lagers and pills. Like people are like, I want something I can drink that I'm not super bloated from, that I can have more than one of. So they're buying those cans and they're splitting them and then moving on to something else.
I was really excited that you got Cascade cans in. I thought that was really
Yeah.
cool. I was like, Cascade in cans?
Yeah.
There's the big old
That's
bottles
cool.
of it. There's like little cans of Cascade, and they're not actually 60-ounce cans or 12. They're like 7.5 or something.
A3s, yeah.
A3? Okay.
Yeah.
They're like these little tiny skinny cans. I'm like, this is super cute, but
Yeah.
it's delicious beer. So
Yeah, they're phenomenal. They'll be here tomorrow. So,
Will they?
Yeah.
damn it, guess I'll be here tomorrow too.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say it's your normal lunch day
Yeah.
tomorrow, so you'll be here.
Yeah, that's how it works.
The one thing we forgot is it's Aaron's first time on the show, so we got to give him a rapid round.
Oh, that's true.
So the most podcastiest podcast question in the world: what beer got you into craft beer?
I would honestly say it was Stone Arrogant Bastard. That was something I seeked out. First brewery I actually ever went to was that. Then I just kind of fell in love with West Coast beers. I just wanted something that wasn't Bud Light, and that kind of did it. And then locally, it was actually Four Peaks. I started drinking Raj IPA, like English style IPA, and I was like, man, these are good. And then made some friends with people that ship across the country, and all of a sudden I was trying all kinds of stuff. And here we are now. The same stuff I was shipping, we're getting in the store.
That's so cool, though.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
What about you, Ryan? And we will fact check this from your previous episode.
Yeah, make sure it's the same.
I was worried about this. I want to say it was Stone IPA. I think. I'm thinking back to what I said. I can't remember. This is
Now
a
he's
long
gonna
time
hesitate.
ago. That's a long time ago in brewery years.
Yeah.
It's been in forever. We talked to you a bunch,
Yeah.
which I'm not mad about, but I'm just saying.
So we got the Stone Bros across the street.
Dude, I was
I
super
mean,
excited.
I grew up there. I was born like a block from where the brewery is now. So
They the green, like they did that whole post on Instagram where they're like, hey, if you ever have a 6-pack of beer under your tree, what would it be? And
Yep.
then afterwards they're like, guess what, we're making them. I was like, fuck yeah.
Yep.
I was super excited. So I was happy that was it the green tea? That
Yeah.
one was actually on my
yeah,
list.
that beer was awesome.
That was
Yeah,
amazing when it
that
came
beer
out. So happy they're bringing that one back. We'll
Yeah, that
see
should
if
be a
it lives
couple
up.
months now. Yeah.
Excellent. And then the Sublime and Self-Righteous, which
Yeah.
was,
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
at the time, like everybody's like, oh, it was black IPAs and was it Cascade IPAs and stuff? That was a huge thing for a while. And then it just kind of went,
Yep.
so I was glad that they brought that back. I can't remember what else was on that list. There was a couple.
Rune 10 will be
Rune
back.
10,
Yeah.
okay.
I think they're doing a double dry hop version of Rune Nation, if I remember right.
Okay.
There's a couple different ones coming.
Yeah, I was excited. Those two, the green tea and the
Yeah.
Sublime, I was like, I don't care whatever else they're bringing. That's two, I'm in. So,
The second question is: what beer would you refuse under any circumstance?
That's hard,
I like,
man.
I like Ryan's little weird. Like you can see, like he's like trying to remember what he said.
I've had some bad ones recently, man. I'm not naming names.
This
All right.
this one might be updatable because
Yeah.
beer might
Change shape.
your terrible beer that you would refuse back then might not even come close to something now.
I can't. I'm pleading the fifth. With this one. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I really don't. Nothing comes to mind.
They're playing it safe because I'm sure they're both
I
sitting
am not going down that
on the
road.
shelf on this one. That kind of goes back to our thing where was it Strong Beer? Yeah, it was Strong Beer Fest when we're asking everybody F, Marry, Kill. We're doing that with breweries, and nobody wanted to answer that question.
Nobody wanted to.
So we had to change it to F, Marry, Collab.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. So nobody wanted to kill anybody.
Yeah.
They were super nice.
Well, nobody wanted to talk bad about anybody, but
Yeah.
so we had to. So we'll give you the Fifth Amendment on that one. Your moped beer, the beer you drink in private, you don't want anybody to know you drink it.
It's fun to drink, but you want your friends. You
Yeah.
want your friends to see you drink it.
I would probably say, honestly, Miller High Life. Just easy crusher.
The 32. You get the 32.
Oh, you gotta do 32.
Come on. Why bother that if you don't do that?
Right?
Yeah. What do you got, Ryan? Do you remember?
Modelo Especial with the beer salt.
Yes.
Look at that guy's language now.
No, I
Not
go
Spanish.
with the Dos. I go with the Dos Equis. Yeah.
I mean, the region of beer, I guess. It's
Also a great beer.
Yeah.
If you got a problem with that, come find me. We'll talk.
Yeah, didn't you just go to Mexico?
No, I didn't actually. I didn't end up going.
What, did you get canceled?
No, I got sick before I went, so I was
Oh,
like, I
oh.
probably shouldn't fly as a sick person.
You're supposed to get
And then
sick after you go to
stuck in
Mexico.
Mexico would be a problem for me.
So I guess since you guys are both in the business industry, we can ask this. What's your favorite, I don't want to say worst because nobody likes to answer it when I say worst. What's your favorite customer suggestion? Like, you guys should do this, or why don't you have this? Or why don't you allow dogs, Ryan? Because we know that was a big thing.
Actually, I remember Ryan's answer this one, so hopefully he remembers what he said. Do you not remember?
I do not.
We'll tell you what it was.
I love dark lagers. I think they don't do as well as I like to see. Like, I'm always in getting any Schwartz beers we can get. But a lot of people, every so often we'll get someone come up and say, like, want something different, and that's the first thing that pops, is that German-style beers. We do a lot of the on-deck stuff. We'll roll a keg of theirs in based off of a customer suggestion, and I'm usually surprised how quick it moves, actually. But again, that goes back to just trying something people aren't familiar with, and that's a big part of this store.
Ryan, he's trying to look away like
I don't remember what I said. I was really hungover that day, too.
Oh, I think I remember
And
too.
that was your idea to record the next morning because we were going to do it before, and you're like, no, let's do it in the morning, guys. Let's do this in the morning. It should be totally fine. And then it was a really bad idea
I
for
guess we'll
us.
see if we're on the same page because I think I remember what was said that day. Well, Ryan's got to answer.
Yeah, Ryan, what do you think it was?
I ignore all that shit now, honestly. I just put the blinders on and it's like nod my head like, yeah, cool, whatever.
He's become the true jaded brewmaster.
I'm not jaded. I've learned to just not really let
Reactive.
that shit in my zone. Like,
Yeah.
I have enough to deal with, and that is just like an extra.
No, he said
Yeah.
good. He said good though, not bad.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine. I don't care.
All right.
Yeah, say
You're like
whatever
good or
you
bad.
want.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Keep it to yourself.
All right, Chris, what was it?
Ryan said that somebody told him that he put the
hoses
hoses
on
on backwards.
backwards.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that one was in the back of my mind. He told me we were doing everything wrong.
Yeah. He's like,
All
hey,
right,
those
dude.
hoses on backwards, and you're like, we still have about it. It's so
Yeah.
funny. You're like, how do you put our hoses on backwards?
Who the hell is this guy?
Yeah, who's that guy? No. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Whatever.
And for Aaron, I guess mostly, what's your I guess holy grail beer that you would want on tap here? Something that you'd have to go head over heels to try and even get in here.
People always ask for Pliny. I think that's the OG. That would be something worth investing in if we can make happen.
It's a good blind pig. It's better.
Yeah.
Blind pig
Blind Pig's
actually
better.
is better. 100% agree. But that's the thing. How many people you talk to them,
But,
they're like,
but
oh,
nobody
I
knows who
love
blind pig is, but everybody knows who
Exactly.
Pliny is. So
Yeah,
that alone would get people here.
yeah, 100%.
I mean, it's different. You can't really say it's better.
Right.
Well, usually the people
I
who
like
say
them
it's
both.
I like it both. Well, we had an episode about that where we taste tested them both, and they were good.
Yeah.
But we like blind pig better.
yeah, and most of the time it's people who don't or can't get Pliny,
Right.
but they can get blind pig.
Right.
That's why it's better.
But, I mean, yeah, we had both. It's fine.
Heady
We're
topper.
That was
Ooh, yeah, there you go. Had some of
Vocal
that, too.
banger. That's another one. Those guys do that. I mean, it's just same kind of scenario.
Right.
Two great beers from one brewery that people are only more familiar with the one.
Yep.
I do prefer Focal Banger over Heady Topper. I will say that.
No, they're both
publicly.
good beers, Ryan. You just
Yeah, you just
They
contradicted
are, but
yourself.
those are so similar that you
No,
can
they
actually
are.
say like one or the other.
okay.
Right?
All right.
That's it's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I will say this, I did suggest to Aaron that he get more like real sours in because I was over the milkshake sour stuff.
Oh,
And he
like
did. He got the
actual-
Cascade in for me, so I'm totally happy.
I
that he
listened to
did
the
that.
just for you.
customers, man.
He just listened to the customers, and that was me, and I was happy. I don't care what anybody else says.
You're still holding on to this dream of somebody doing a sour stout.
Ryan will do a sour stout with me.
We have dark sour on right now.
See? What? Damn it.
We've got a dark sour stout in there from Hard Bottle right now, actually.
Well, Chris is going straight to the fridge after
Yeah,
this.
I'm going to do that anyway, so yeah. But now I'm definitely going to go to the fridge and get more beer.
Do we run out of rapid round questions?
We did.
I think they answered a fair amount.
I think it's a good call.
So in like 3 years, Ryan, we'll do it again, and we'll
Please don't do that
We'll,
to me.
we'll triple check your answers.
Listen, we send this information to your doctor to make sure that your memory's still good and it's still sticking really well, so they thank us. It's part of your HSA.
Cool.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, you can write this off
Good
on
insurance
your,
rates.
yeah. You're welcome. It's premiums.
Perfect.
No, I mean, I think we covered pretty much everything we want to talk about, unless Ryan wants to really more complain about opening a
No,
brewery.
I got two more questions
Okay.
specifically. How many Instagram tags do you have now? Because
Me?
Dark Sky, because there's Dark Sky Brewing,
Oh,
DS.
yeah. Well, we got. I guess we can talk about that. So we got hacked, and they took down our original Facebook or Instagram page. It's really unfortunate. We lost 16,000 followers. So we have new ones now, and we're spreading the field. We're going crazy. So we have Dark Sky Brewing Co. Co. At Dark Sky Brewing Co. We have at DSB _ Beer Garden. We have DSB _ the dogs one. I can't remember the name.
Dogs one.
So,
We
like-
have that one. We have Atmosphere Kitchen, which is going to be the kitchen, all the food we're going to be pumping out of there.
Okay.
And then expect one more when we have the production facility up and going. So you'll get a full roundup right there.
That's one we're following.
Yeah.
And what's the I saw the newest one I think that popped up in my feed was the like community, or is it like a community service
Yeah,
one?
so this has been a hot topic tonight. We started our own nonprofit.
Very cool.
Tax write-offs. Yes.
We're our own 501(c), which is great because we can do a special event whenever we want, and then donate that money to whatever charity we choose. Special events are hard to do unless you have somebody who's committed as that person. So that's us now. So we just get to donate money to whoever we want.
That's awesome.
And we've been doing it monthly anyway. We're up to $250,000 money donated to our community.
That's awesome.
That's super cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So
We've heard like
I'm
a bunch of
glad
times.
it popped up on your feed. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so you found a silver lining in the original shit show.
I mean, Instagram sucks, man. Whack. But we're trying to figure out a way around it, and I feel like this is more of a grassroots kind of thing, and we're getting more engagement that way, which is good, or as much as we were before. So how much of those 16,000 followers were bots and shitty people anyway?
Right.
Who cares? Yeah, this round feels better, and who cares, honestly. We are going to start a newsletter via email, which I think is going to be way more helpful for most people who follow us anyway. So it'll go directly to you rather than you having to like seek us out on Instagram or
Scroll through 1,000 different things and try to
well,
find
yeah,
what you want.
if the algorithm's messed up and you're not seeing us anyway, which was happening to us a lot for some reason because we'd like have the hashtag beer in there or whatever. It's just the whole thing
Yeah.
is silly and stupid, and
No, that makes
we hate
sense.
it anyway. So we're trying our own way around it now, and I think it's working out better.
In the true Dark Sky fashion, they're going to have 800 handles by
You're gonna have
A handle a month, baby. Let's go.
Every time a beer comes out, there's a new handle.
Yeah, each beer is going to have its own Instagram.
Well, other than that aspect, Aaron, people, I know I'm part of the Facebook group, but where can people find things about Trevors and what you guys are having here? I'm going to have on tap at least.
Yeah, no, go on Instagram, Trevor's Liquor, Facebook, Trevor's Liquor as well. And then we've got a few rewards group. We've got Trevor's Beer Club, Trevor's Liquor Rewards. We're also getting ready to set up a newsletter. We just installed a whole new POS inventory system. We're getting some things going. So lots of fun events coming up. I mean, a ton of fun events coming up in all aspects. We've got wine, we've got beer, bourbon. You know, we've got a lot of barrel picks coming down the line. We're holding out. We've got a Blanton's barrel coming that's going straight to Dark Sky. Just a lot of cool stuff coming.
Holy cow. The fact that you just said Blanton's, I mean, everybody just kind of had an orgasm.
It's a media winner.
There you
How
go.
how hard is a Blanton's barrel to get?
You know, they almost thought we weren't getting one this year. And I don't know as much about that, but they were kind of like, we thought we weren't getting Blanton's and Forester. We just recently found out they're going to pick those barrels end of March. So I'm excited for it. They're, you know, the guys we have in charge of picking that stuff are phenomenal. They've got great palates. They've been coached by people with great palates. And I think that as we get more of these things and a lot of these beers come, you'll see, like, with the incredible local breweries that we have and the work that they can do putting beers in, like this Ghostkeeper, there's a lot of fun to be had.
What do you because you have a barrel program and obviously you bought barrels. Is this a benefit to work with places that do liquor and have?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you feel like it's more barrels are more accessible through like liquor and bottle shops?
Well, I can buy whatever through our broker. Actually, it's funny because I just got off the phone with our broker this week, and he mentioned to have Buffalo Trace Mash number 2 barrels available, but they don't specify what they are. So it could be Blanton's, it could be Rock Hill Farms, it could be whatever.
Yeah, because like 90% is mash bill number 2, right? Of their
Yeah,
90
but it's different picks, different
Yeah.
age years, different rick houses.
Right.
Like there's a whole line that goes into this thing, and they typically don't think brewers care about that stuff.
Yeah.
But if we can get one specifically that we knew exactly what it was, I think that it drives hype, but it also makes that barrel that much more special and
100%.
important to us,
Right.
you know?
Well, you can also kind of maybe tell the beer that you put into it a little bit more too, because
Exactly.
you know what it is, the flavors that come from that.
Yeah.
You can complement it a little easier. So
Yeah.
very cool.
So what's your hardest barrel that you've had to try and track down, or that you wanted to track down?
I actually ended up with a 17-year Knob Creek barrel last
Nice.
week. I didn't even try. that one was pretty cool. I was like, hell yeah, I'll take it. But I think it pays to be a nice person, and
100%.
yeah, that was a crazy one. Like the fact that he offered it to me and nobody else, that felt pretty cool.
What about you, Chris? Do you like barrels?
I had a barrel of Pliny the Elder, so if you guys want that, I was aging in that for a while. We can figure out.
I don't believe you.
Oh, that's fine.
No, Chris is like, I got
On eBay.
I got barrels of Hop Slam. You want to put beer in that, right?
Yeah. I have a QR code. Just scan this real quick. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
And I think this is a personal beef, or is it a beer fanboy beef? But Aaron, have you had any complaints about the labels on your beer cans?
This is our
How
personal beef.
many people said this has ruined my picture because your barcode is just a little too big?
Actually, quite a few. So the great news is, though, we've actually like I said, we've installed a new system, and we're not going to have to tag single cans anymore.
Listen, I told him that, and then he changed the whole PO system for
Again.
us.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so
'Cause
you're welcome.
Come
to
with
it.
these
Listen,
requests. We
I
got
got lots of
Cascade.
good ideas. So
So good. We'll end on a high note. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that's changing because it's ruined a couple of our pictures.
Yep.
And we're very upset about it
Yep.
because we always mention on the show, like, we are the fanboy, like, we're not the casual drinker, so it must be really tough for you guys to manage that balance of, like, super fanboys, because I know, like, Dark Sky has that fanboy, like, one of the top breweries, and everybody wants to go there and fanboy out, but then you have the casual drinker, and you have, especially in a tourist town, you have to deal with people who
Oh yeah, our Untapped gets raped once a week. I just prepare for it. I don't even care anymore.
I guess that would be the last question. The best last question. How many times a week do you guys get asked if you have, like, Coors Light, Bud Light, Miller Light?
I mean, they definitely do. Trevors.
yeah.
I mean, they have a cooler over there. It's an ice
Well, I mean, at
that's
the
a beer
craft
can.
beer bar, like,
Oh.
on the tap list. Like, do you have it on tap, I guess, for you?
We definitely get that ass. Unfortunately, kind of goes back, man. We've got all those bottles in the coolers below, but there's a guy that comes in 2-3 times a week that literally about noon comes in, I'll take a bud, and happily gets his bud and leaves. And I can tell him all day that we've got something similar or something, but nope, it's bud. That's it.
Relax.
Yeah.
Ryan, what about you? How many times in the
They
brewery?
still come in asking for Tower Station, man.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
The tires that
The only thing they make in
His birthday.
Flagstaff, apparently.
Yep.
Whatever.
Listen, my wife's not a beer drinker, and she has 2 Dark Sky shirts. I don't know if that tells you anything about it. So
Ryan might want to rattle off what's your main interaction? Where can people find Dark Sky and things about Dark Sky, or when can they sign up for the newsletter?
If you've ever bought anything from us, we have your email now.
oh no.
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
He Apple tags your beer.
Yeah. But yeah, that's probably going to be the best way. We're still trying to figure that all out, but our Facebook page is still active and fine. And we actually have noticed that our Facebook page has gotten more active. That Instagram's been down, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how any of this shit works, but it's been really weird to watch all this happen. Yeah. Anyway, like you guys know where to find us.
Yeah.
Just search Dark Sky on Google. We're the first thing that pops up.
I'm in.
And Aaron, again, Facebook for Trevors and
Yeah, Instagram, we've got both are under Trevors Liquor, trevors.com. That'll keep you updated. It's got a full calendar. It's got all our events, food trucks, everything on there.
Is the Facebook group a special secret thing that we shouldn't tell people about that I'm part of? Because I like seeing pictures of new beer coming.
No, I love it. And
Right.
I think that's for those diehard fans. That Trevor's Beer Club on Facebook gets a lot of traction. I watch the views and people come in and, we get calls today. I mean, as soon as we put the thing this morning, we shared the post that Dark Sky did on Instagram. And instantly, it was within 30, 40 minutes, we got our first phone call like, hey, what time is the can release? And
Yep.
so it definitely.
Yeah, I think it's super important to do that kind of stuff. If people, Instagram or some kind of like group, Facebook group's great too,
Yeah.
just to have something there because, I'm not coming in every day to see what you have, but if
100%.
you post something and I see it, I'm gonna go on my way to get it. So
Right.
that's how it works.
yeah.
You wanna do
After the show, we're gonna have to pry the information from Ryan out for the brewery the brewery tag or
There
the
we go.
brewery handle
Yeah.
that only the other brewery members have.
No.
Because there's some crazy shit going on in that one.
it's not that
We're pretty boring.
yeah. This water's not very hard.
Chris, where can people find us though?
People can find us at hoppycrescent.beer.
Yes.
And then Instagram and Facebook. I'm around there too, I'm sure. And then pretty much anywhere you can listen to a podcast.
Yeah. Except Facebook because we won't put it
No,
on
fuck
Facebook.
Facebook's podcast. We're done.
Yeah.
That so. Yeah.
Don't ask me the other question because I'm not prepared.
All right, you can do it after editing it.
Well, yeah, we'll edit in our Patreon supporters. So
There you go.
if you're a Patreon supporter, thank you very much. You know your name. We do too. We just don't have it in front of us.
Yeah, perfect. Well, Ryan, Aaron, thanks for being on the show. Thanks for talking to us. I'm excited for Strong Beer Fest and then Arizona Craft Beer 10 Day week.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, thank you guys.
All right, thanks, guys.